Welcome to another Freedom Talk, where Vivekji takes questions from seekers across the world. Freedom Talks happen on Sundays during Vivekji's Meaningful Morning sessions. If you're interested in joining, find out more about Meaningful Mornings on our website, chinmayaniagara.com. Let's tune into this week's questions.
San Jose. How to get out of attachment, especially to a close relative. And they are going through challenges. It also pulls me into this problem. As I go about trying to answer this, I know many are joining us through Facebook and Instagram. At least on Sundays, join us through Zoom, so that your question can be addressed, because I can't do so through Facebook and Instagram. I want this to be more personal. I'm going to give two perspectives on each question, one higher, one lower. The higher, keep investing in your own quietude of mind. Another way to describe this is pray. When you pray, you quieten your own mind. By doing so, you feel more complete, so you feel less attached. And by doing so, you radiate that completeness to the one who's going through a problem. Number two, this is a lower possibility or lower advice. Be an active listener for the one who's going through a problem. Most likely, the one who's going through a problem is a teenager or older, which means you can't solve their problem for them. They have to solve it themselves. Our younger son, Shuka, his problem this morning is that he didn't have his digger. So we solved it by going into the car to get his digger because he can't. But if his problem becomes when he's 20 years old, what class to take or what career to choose, we can't make that decision for him. He has to. So listen actively. This will help your relative to find some clarity, to let go of some of that emotional baggage for them to find a solution. Next. My wife has been unhappy since our child was born, especially because our child is younger and unique. I'm filtering this question. I've been trying hard to help her, and I am unable to. The higher perspective, everything that you go through in life, even a shared responsibility like a child or owning a home, is still your own personal or individual sadhana, which means your own training. In our case, Sheila and I, our relationship with our kids is quite different. Outwardly, it may seem the same, but we have a different reason for having a child or children in our life. And it will never be the same. And nor do we expect it to be the same. You keep treating this as your training to surrender to your original parent, because you and your child and your spouse all have the same original parent. Number two is be an active listener, the same idea I shared in the earlier question, and I'll extend this marginally. Try to offer more help with being a parent and the responsibilities at home. So often when we're tired physically or frustrated mentally, this is projected onto our relationships. So if you can help your spouse to be less tired and less frustrated, then they will feel more calm and complete with all of their relationships.